Story time of how me and my fiance went out for dinner one night and ended up adopting a shelter dog. It was a Friday night and we were heading to dinner, and we decided we wanted to stop by the shelter on the way to dinner just to see if there were any dogs that we were interested in adopting. We had been thinking about getting another dog for a while, but we're like very loosely looking because we were wanting to find a perfect match. We ended up stumbling across this super nervous like pit mix puppy. The reason I wanted to meet her in the first place because she reminded me a lot of my current dog Harvey, and she was just so scared. When we met her, she really had no interest in us, but for whatever reason I totally fell in love. And 2 days later, after she got fixed, we went back to the shelter to pick her up, and I could not believe what I was doing. I wanted another dog for so long, and I never even thought the day would actually come where I would actually get another dog. When we picked her up from the shelter, she was so terrified. Like, it's crazy watching how scared she is in these videos. They told us that she had never walked on a leash before, and every time that they tried, she was like way too scared to do it. It took us about 20 minutes to even get to the car because she kept stopping, and just you can see how stressed she looks in these videos. Once we got to the car, I had some like doggy frozen yogurt and toys set up for her, and she was so happy to eat some yogurt. And after not wanting to interact with me at all at our meet and greet, she decided that she needed to be on top of me when I came to pick her up to bring her home. Bringing her home was nerve-wracking because although I thought about it a lot, I still wasn't sure if I could handle having another dog. And since she was so shut down from the shelter, I kind of had no idea what her personality was gonna be like. So the first few hours slash maybe days with her were really like a lot of anxiety for me. But honestly, it felt so right once I got her in the car and she just sat on my lap with her sad face looking so confused. I sat in the parking lot with her for so long before I started driving because I didn't want to drive with her on my lap, but I also didn't want to kick her off my lap because she was so happy to be there, but also so scared and so confused. They told us she was found as a stray and that she is around 5 months old. After waiting for her to be comfortable enough to go back to her own seat, I started driving her home, which was just crazy. We waited in the car for a while when I got home because Ethan, my fiance, was getting Harvey and Baxter all situated. And after a slow and careful introduction, we had them all inside, and she was nervous, but they were so happy. Harvey immediately wanted to be her best friend. But when I tell you I've never seen such a quick switch up from how a dog was at the shelter to how she was in a home, I mean it. She was immediately a totally different dog. She was so happy and so friendly and so excited and just wanted to play. So this is your reminder to not ignore the nervous dogs. The shelter is a very stressful environment, and if you give them a chance, they may actually end up being the happiest, like silliest, friendliest pup. I'm so glad that we added Azula to our family, and she has been the best addition. I will never regret rescuing. It is the best decision. There is so many amazing dogs in shelters, and if you're looking to add another dog to your family, this is your sign to rescue.